Ankur and your boy Riz right here. Season 2 finale.
So excited. I can't believe we made it.
Season 1 was kind of interesting. We had 10 episodes. We had a bunch of people that flew in from all over the country and would randomly bring it up in meetings. We had a huge social media bump after Season 1 dropped. What do you think is going to happen after Season 2 drops?
Well, actually, it took so long to do Season 2 because there's been so many life changes, which we spoke about.
I got married. What do you want me to do?
We had a lot of life changes, but it's what made it more special.
For sure.
Right? And as everybody knows, at the end of every season, our season finale has a special guest.
Say what?
A special guest.
We're bringing back the guest from Season 1?
We are bringing back someone that's near and dear to us, that knows us from our past, is in our life in the present, and will always be here in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our girl, Chef Ori.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Is this your first podcast?
This is my first podcast.
No, but we did a video together, remember?
Oh, we did.
Whole...
Oh, sorry. And I'm a cursor.
It's okay. We'll censor that out.
It's okay. But we did now. So this would be, that's right. Riz and I did this great video together, but it was more of an interview, right?
Like, yeah, we did a series.
We did a series.
The chef wore your jacket. Where she wore the chef jacket.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So that one was a little bit about my life prior to where I am right now.
Yeah.
A lot has changed over the years since we're
for all of us.
Now. A lot has changed, man.
So what has changed? So when we met Ori, all of us were single. Right?
Yes.
We're all
that
friends.
Is true.
Yes. I was a single mama.
Single mama.
Yes. I think you met me when Bella was 2.
2 years old. Yeah. I came to her second birthday party.
Yeah. Her third.
Was that third? Okay.
Yeah. It was like a big to-do.
Don't question the mom.
No, she's right. She's right. You know, I just called her the other day, even before we knew that she's going to be the special guest. And I was at an event for one of my photo booths. And it was the Mansion. Is that what it's called? Right.
It's called Natadar, and it's a park in Peapack, Gladstone, New Jersey. That's
I didn't
a
even know where that
beautiful
was.
Place.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so close, actually. It's nearby.
Right. Yes.
And I did Bella's photo shoot for one of her birthdays. What birthday was that? Do you remember?
That was her 10th, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was her 10th, and she's on the horizon of being 13. It's crazy.
Wow. Riz and Uncle Ankur.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah.
There's going to be a high school graduation soon.
I mean,
well, there's
all
going
of
to
that.
be a
8th grade.
cotillion, right?
You mean we do quinceañeras.
A quinceañera.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's okay.
Filipinos
But no, we're
do
not doing
cotillions,
that.
Right?
What are you talking about?
We're going to switch that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
might be a Sweet 16 because
I don't know about that, but, you know, we're going to do something exciting.
nice.
Something different. We met, so if I met Riz in 2012, I must have met you in 2013.
2012 and a half.
2012 and a half. Like, I mean, it just like, yeah, no. It was quick.
Well, you
it was
actually
quick.
came to Fire and Ice just as a guest.
That's right.
right?
It came to Fire and Ice as a
I wouldn't be
guest in the
surprised
middle
if
of Hurricane Sandy, actually.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ankur was the DJ.
It was the only place where we get hookah during the hurricane. So
we stayed open for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was actually during my birthday time. So I was like, oh, I need to go somewhere.
And don't both of you guys have like similar birthdays, very close to each other?
Yeah, we're Scorpios.
Uh-oh.
That explains a lot.
Two Scorpios coming
Two
together.
Scorpios. And now both of you guys are married.
Correct.
Newly married, both of us.
Yeah, newly married.
Newly married.
Actually, I mean, should we just get into that?
Yeah, let's get into it.
There's no reason to wait.
Are we?
I heard you were upset with me.
I'm not upset with you. Who told you that rumor?
Oh, really?
Was it this
What,
little guy over here?
Did you go to his wedding?
No, I did not go to your wedding.
What about you, Ankur? Did you go to her wedding?
Well, my wedding was canceled because of COVID. So.
Oh, the wedding got canceled because of you.
So you're not married?
Oh,
There
no,
wasn't
sweetie. I'm
an
100%
event?
married.
There wasn't an event in the building that I live in
Yes.
where you used my kitchen?
Yeah.
No, I didn't use your kitchen.
No, we did.
Oh, you did use
Oh,
his
yeah.
kitchen?
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
well, I didn't know about that, sweetie.
And my alcohol?
We used his alcohol?
Even the floor mats, because remember your uncle slipped? So I grabbed the floor mats
Oh
from
my
his apartment.
gosh. But Ankur, just to be fair,
Who spilled the tea?
my
Spilled
whole
the
wedding
blood.
was canceled. So the only people allowed were the people who had tested in. And it was, Riz was the only one who was not a Pacheco that was at my wedding. True or false? Or a Holman now, because I'm a Holman.
True.
I was literally 4 floors.
But we couldn't do it because of COVID. But the wedding
Okay, so-
before that I was supposed to have, no, you were not invited.
Ooh, so still the answer is no. The tea is out there. So are you guys friends? So what's happening? Is this reunion?
When I heard the complaint, like, why am I not invited to Ankur's wedding?
Well, I figured I only wasn't invited to your 300-person wedding was because, I don't know, you were hating on something. So I was like,
Maybe
whatever.
because you didn't invite him. So is that what Ankur, are you that petty? You didn't invite Ori because she didn't invite you? That's a little petty.
1,000%.
Was it that shady?
Oh, 1,000%.
That's so Scorpio.
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm not mad at you for that, though.
I mean, it's one thing when, okay, you didn't invite me, right? But to use my kitchen.
I just want to let you know I used your kitchen.
Yeah,
I don't need.
let's clarify that.
I don't need to ask for permission.
Let's clarify that I had no idea that any of your stuff was being used. But
in
okay,
fact,
I appreciate that.
Ori
though.
got to the wedding 2 hours late, like in Ori fashion, right? So
Something like that. I was actually in the building. I just didn't leave.
My man Paul, I love him. He was just pacing. He's just like, "What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?" I was like, "Oh, relax. We're just chilling. It's gonna happen. This Ori's gonna come down in Ori time." And she came like the beautiful queen that she is.
And we all, we rolled up and rolled out. And the wedding was, I got married on 12/31/21, and I was supposed to have like 50 to 60 people. And on 12/27/20, I had to cancel because out of that 60 people, I would say about 35 was close contact or had gotten COVID.
So you're telling me you had extra space for Ankur?
I'd
That's
say.
all I'm hearing. And I worked at a biotech company, so I got tested regularly.
Oh, please.
Regularly.
As a matter of fact, I actually did see you on my wedding because you came downstairs with your girlfriend at the time, now your wife, to congratulate me and wish me well.
And
so I did see
you.
you.
If I could remember correctly, they were kind of acting too cool, like they had somewhere to go.
They were just going back upstairs to their apartment.
Pretending because you had to.
They had pretend friends over, pretend everything.
More importantly, it was all love.
No,
Everything
it's all love. It's always love.
I needed. I tried to make sure that I hooked you guys up with whatever I could help with, and I understood. It was a very intimate ceremony.
It was a very intimate ceremony, and
So what year was that?
that was 21.
That was 21, and Ankur got married in 2023. So you got 2 years on him. Is there any suggestion that you have to a real newly, husband over here? Any advice? Any tips?
The best thing I'm going to tell you is
Cut his tongue off, right? Never say anything.
That's a good one. That's on my list. But right now, embrace this moment. Okay. Embrace this feeling. Embrace this moment because it's just like anything else, right? In life, like you get a new car, you're like feeling a new car, you're all about it, and then before you know it, your car is dirty. And you get a new job, you're super excited, first day of school, everyone's excited, and then all of a sudden comes like 3 weeks, you're like, school sucks.
So what do I have to look forward to in 3 to 10 years?
No, but this is good. This is real talk.
No, this is real. True. Like I'm being
and
honest.
Most people
like,
might get offended by that.
Like that,
real talk.
Like that high of like, oh my gosh, I'm just newly married. This blissfulness, this like greatness, being excited. Like I asked you before, what's up? How's life? You're like married. I feel you. Yeah. Like I totally get that. So it's that idea of just being excited, loving your mate, embracing every moment because you guys are getting to know each other. And now you're getting to know each other as a married couple, which is even more special because, you can't just like run away. You can't just like say, I'm leaving.
What do you mean?
Or
he can come over to my house whenever he wants. I got a spare bedroom.
When you need a break, but you got to go back home. You didn't have a 300-person 5-day wedding for nothing.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
Like he's a Rockstar business owner.
So
it was a Rockstar wedding.
You better be a Rockstar husband.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then eventually, hopefully, you'll be a Rockstar daddy. So
there's no hope. That's a definite.
That's 100%. A definite.
Because I'm trying to be Uncle Riz.
You already are Uncle Riz.
Yes, you are. I've already projected when you're having a baby. So I mean, we could do a whole poll on this.
Oh, we should just go ahead and throw it out there on camera.
Oh, it's gonna happen soon. So, honey, let's go. It's gonna happen soon. It's definitely gonna happen soon.
Over under for when the episode drops if she's already knocked up.
Oh man.
Oh, no. Over definitely.
Over.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, for the record, just wanted to apologize. I obviously had limitations, even at 300 people of who I could invite, who I couldn't invite.
It's okay. I did your engagement party, but it's all good.
Shots fired.
Shade. It's all good.
No, I love you for all that.
No, I love you too.
Honest to God, I didn't have enough seats for all my friends, and it was really, really tough.
Ori would have brought her own seats.
Right?
Just folded out. I'm sure you got some lawn chairs in the back. It's the summertime, 4th of July weekend. You just had some just left in the back of the Pathfinder.
So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret about wedding planning, right? I invited more than 300 people, obviously, and some people said no. And then even after we had our head count, I still had backups. People who I had over invited, knowing that on the day of, people were gonna hit me up like we couldn't make it anymore.
That's insane.
12 people didn't show up on the day of.
Didn't that piss you off?
And I'm like, yo, Riz, I had 15 backups on the list. Can you make sure everyone finds a chair? And, Riz, of course, is the best man of the year, did everything he had to do. And he's like, I'm out of chairs. I don't know where people are going to sit anymore.
I didn't understand, actually, what happened.
I had to figure out how to make it happen because people who RSVP'd for a solo showed up with dates. People who weren't supposed to bring the kids brought their kids.
Who brings kids to a wedding? Stop it.
So I have a lot of nieces and nephews.
Oh, so that was kind of like family.
It's her side too, right? And so it just, some of my fondest memories growing up were going to my cousins' weddings and aunts and uncles and everything like that. And I couldn't take that away from these kids.
Yeah.
But there were 12 no-shows from who was supposed to come, and then there were 7 add-ons of people that I did not know about.
But that should have been a good balance.
No, we were short. We're almost short a table and a half.
Oh, shoot.
So I had a whole group of people that had to stand all throughout the program, and I don't even think my wife realizes that this was happening. But
it's okay because half the people are at the photo booth just taking pictures the whole time.
And the caterer can't charge me any more money than they already have, so it is what it is. But no, even with that cutoff, there was probably hundreds of 200 people that wanted to invite that I just couldn't, and it was tough. But
I'm not mad at you.
That was such
it's
a
all
great
good.
speech to cover up. For
I mean, it was kind of like, but I'll take it. You know what I mean?
I've already analyzed the videos and the photos, went through Riz's social media. I saw chair.
No. Listen, it's all good. Like, I get it. Weddings are expensive, and it's all good. Plus, I don't know if I would have been prepared for a 5-day wedding, but I heard it was beautiful. I actually saw pictures, and it was beautiful. Your bride looked amazing. She had, like, tons of outfits, right?
Way too many.
Okay. And Riz, I heard you were the best man anybody could ask for. So congratulations to that. That's a big shoes to fill, and that's a tough job.
You're welcome.
I mean, he was formally adopted.
Formally adopted.
During that week.
By his mom.
The papers have been signed.
Okay, good. But he's a good guy. But it's all good. So I'm not mad at you.
It's a beautiful thing. We've all known each other for 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? We started as friends. We worked together in business. We saw each other grow up. We saw each other cry. We saw each other fail, right? We saw each other build back up, and that's kind of what I want to talk about now. I want to talk about the glow up, because Ori, I really saw you glow up. You know, you're living an amazing lifestyle, and you're doing it all. When people say, I can't do it all, or, you know, it's so difficult, you make it look easy, but tell us the truth. You know, how hard is it?
It's not easy. Well, first and foremost, let me just say that, like, I have a blended family.
Okay.
And that being said, that's not easy in itself. I've been married, divorced before. I came to this new relationship with 1 child. My husband came with 3. If you ask me how many children I have 4. So, you know, that being said, like, that in itself was difficult, because prior to that, I had kind of given up on the idea of love in a relationship, because I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on building me and making sure that I take care of this little girl to the best ability and create something wonderful out of her. And so I always had that mentality. And then when meeting you guys, I mean, you guys are super inspiring. So you put me on my toes. I would say, though, and I say this to everybody, that, like, by meeting you guys, you both have given me opportunities that have helped me flourish and fly. And I wouldn't be sitting here today with you or without you. And I'm so grateful to that. So I just want to put that out there. Like, you guys are awesome people. I don't care what nobody says about you. Everybody talks about you guys, but I hold you down. What? No. But, you know, I love you guys, so it's all good. It doesn't matter. Big Sis is here to, like, you know, shut that down. But regardless,
you kicked their ass for us, right?
All day, every day.
That's why we didn't hear about it, Ankur, because she bodied them. They don't exist
I stopped it. I was like, yo, cut that out. We're not doing that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I've literally seen Ori shut someone down, like, in 30 seconds.
With just her look, by the way. You know, don't get it twisted. Oriana Pacheco-Holman is a real-life J-Lo.
Oh, well, thank you.
You know, 100%, you know. And I'm so proud to be on her side, because I swear to God, if I was on the other side of the block, I'd be scared. I wouldn't be here. Ori's someone you want on your side, you know?
She's a real one.
I mean, what's her business? She's a chef. She got a lot of sharp knives,
I
right?
do. I have
She's
a lot
a
of
Puerto
knives.
Rican, a New Rican chef. I ain't messing with her.
Or like my husband likes to introduce me as a Puerto Rican Scorpio.
Okay, what does that mean? Explain that.
Well,
I mean,
Uncle,
the sun
you're-
and
you're-
the moon and all the positions have aligned to create this human being.
Okay.
And we're known as people who have two different sides to us. There's
We're
like
very
the soft
fiery.
water side, 'cause
Yeah.
we're very trusting. But the fiery side comes out when you break our trust.
yeah.
And the fire side is very scared.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, Paul. I thought life was peachy. I didn't know you lived in fear.
No, he doesn't. He's very happy. We're his Puerto Rican Scorpio, actually.
That's right, Paul. You better say you're very happy.
He's extremely happy, right?
Right?
Did you see that face?
Yeah, I told y'all you gotta be careful with her. But what's it like? Because you tell us more about your business.
So I've graduated, like I say. I started in this business. I decided to go back to school when my daughter was early before she even turned a year old, and I put myself in culinary school. Shout out to my sister, who is a true rock star, who encouraged me, held me down. My parents, my family, my brother, my sister-in-law, my nieces, they all held me down because I was a single mom with a sick child, actually. And so I was able to juggle that, do that, put myself back in culinary school, graduate culinary school, get a culinary degree. I'm classically trained, and I was able to take that degree. I opened up a business with Riz and my sister, and we had this lounge restaurant. I then started doing catering, and what I noticed is it was a real hard lifestyle. Very, very, very hard. And to do that as a single mom, the restaurant was 45 minutes away from my house, 50 to about an hour away from her daycare, and about a half an hour away from my school. So to be able to juggle all that and do all that, that's not a solo job, just like with you guys and your support. So I love to give my flowers to everybody that deserves it. So shout out to everybody that held me down, friends, haters, bosses, family. It doesn't matter because, not for nothing, the haters are what help you really flourish, right? Like if you're a person with a strong personality and somebody's hating on you or somebody wants the worst for you, you're going to take that.
Yeah, and they come from, people you least expected, right? Loved ones, close people, right? But your strength, your resilience is what still kept you here today.
Yeah, no, my resilience, like the idea of being strong, I make the joke that, I'm a Puerto Rican Scorpio, but I'm proud of that. Like, I'm proud of being a Boricua. I'm proud of being a New Rican. I'm proud that my father worked 2 full-time jobs and he supported my mother to go back to school and get her master's. That's not, you don't really find that. I'm proud that, my parents taught us at a young age to not only take care of each other, but to take care of everybody, because it's the village that raises you. It's just not you. And that resilience just always fired through me. And of course, I'm not gonna lie, being a mom, this idea of having to take care of this child that looked up to you and wanted you and expected you to do everything. So that gave me the fire, but I never failed. And even when we went through triumphs with, ups and downs with Lucky Dublin and other businesses and other things failed, it didn't mean that my spirit failed. It meant that I had to reevaluate what I was doing.
Stronger.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to kind of reevaluate. And now I realized that having a restaurant or running a catering was not what I really needed to be the mom I needed to be. There's so much more I want to do in my career. There's so many other businesses, ventures I want to get into. But honestly, I'm in this focus right now that is something that I really enjoy, and I call it motherhood. I love being a mom. I love being a mom to somebody else's kids. I love being a mom to my kids. I love being a wife. And I love the idea of family and unity and what that could create. And that doesn't mean that I have to stop myself as a career. That means I just have to readjust.
Yeah,
and that's what I've done.
You can really tell who a person is.
Yeah.
The strength within them and their character by looking at the people around them, right? I have seen you with the same group of friends since I met you, which is about 11, 12 years, right? And you guys have been rocking for what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Right? I see how close you are with your family, with Paul's family, and I see the way your kids look up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way that I look up to you.
I appreciate that.
I love everything about you.
I appreciate that.
Life, nobody said life's easy.
No.
Right? There's no such thing as good or bad. It's how you take it.
It's how you take it.
And you only get stronger. You know, you're the definition of leveling up.
I appreciate that.
And I don't know if I ever told you. You know, I've told your sister multiple times. I don't know if she ever relayed the message to you or not, but you keep on giving Ankur and me props. I give you props.
Thank you.
You know, you handle a lot. I'm not an easy partner to deal with. Mm-hmm. I know that. I tell everyone that with the warning. There's a warning label with me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, if anyone needs a testimonial, holla at your boy. I got you.
Exactly.
But you got to see through my toughness. That if I'm hard on you, it's because I love you. And I see something that you're not seeing yourself.
Yep.
And I'm not that friend that's going to yes woman you.
No.
I am going to be like, okay, you did it? That's awesome. That was yesterday. Today's a new day. We got to do some more. And we got to do it again. I'm like a remix of DJ Khaled and Drake. We got to drop another one and another one.
And another one.
It's not good enough because yesterday's gone. I'm focused on tomorrow. And we're here today.
But before we get past all the flowers, let's just also say that I haven't met all your kids yet, right? But I've met Bella.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that is one amazing child.
Thank you.
Right? I mean, she was 9, 10 when I finally got a chance to hang out with her. But she was acting like a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
Right? The reading comprehension, the questions she was asking me, the intention in the conversation, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that has to come from the mother who raised her through
I
all
appreciate
of
that. Adversity.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no other word for it.
No. That's pretty much what it was, you know, like...
She was there for my 40th birthday, just like you were. It was like just her singing and being nice. Ankur, you don't remember. You weren't there. You didn't show up, but that's right.
He didn't come.
He didn't come. He got the invite.
He was planning the wedding.
Was I in the country?
Yes, he was.
No, I wasn't. I was in Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a reason I was there.
Canada's the country. Same
Yeah,
thing, okay?
correct. It's Maine.
But, I mean, she's family.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen her grow taller than me, right?
Yeah, she's up to 5'8" right now.
Yeah.
That's
No,
kind
she's got you up to my territory.
Yeah.
From singing, from sports,
Yeah.
from school, and just being an overall great human being. Telling all of us adults not to curse.
Yes, especially her mama.
Yeah. I have so many stories of Bella, but that'll be, one day maybe we'll be on her podcast.
Yeah.
She'll invite us.
Yeah.
But as being big sis, as you are known by everybody, what advice do you have for us to younger brothers that you've seen us, in the past?
And you said more than most. So
I've seen a lot. I've seen you guys on your best days, and I've seen you on your worst days, and I've seen you on.
She looked right at you when she said that, not at me.
Because he's just directly across from me. But if you want me to go there, I can. No, but I've seen you on wonderful days, and I've seen you on sad days. And honestly, the best advice I could give is just be true to yourself. Keep it real. Like, it's this weird thing that, like, we have a generation of, like, this facade. And, it's like...
What do you mean, like Instagram filters? Okay.
Like, I think everybody's full of I'm sorry but, like, that's kind of... We live in a generation of that. Like, how could you not agree with me? Like, we could talk about social media in itself. Like, how many people really look like themselves?
That's true. Well, what about in business? What about this whole fake until you make it?
Well, that's the thing, right? I also think, too, that takes away from hardworking entrepreneurs, too. And that also, like, is upsetting in itself because here you guys are busting your butt. You're working hard. You're putting all your eggs in the basket, right? From the morning to the evening. I mean, you guys haven't even had dinner yet. So you've been at this.
We haven't had lunch. I don't know about you. No breakfast or lunch.
There you go,
I've been living on a Twix bar.
Coffee. That's what I run.
Oh my gosh. So that being said, like, you got to have this resilience. You got to fight through and power through like this facade, like the, like you guys are flying over the rainbow. You're not going through it. And it's like, it's really important to know that because it's really easy nowadays to just come up with something and all of a sudden you're an Instagram or a YouTube sensation. And it's the stupidest thing ever. I'm telling you as a parent, when my kids are like, oh, let me show you something. Like, I really don't care if somebody fell down a flight of stairs. I think it's some stupid shit. And why are we getting paid and why are we paying that person when we have intellects and people who are just like really dedicated to their craft and just trying to level up and just and here's the other thing about business. It's not just about you having a business trying to make it for you. It's about you having a business with a purpose, doing it for others as well. And that's what's going to be successful. And if you don't have that mentality, you'll never be successful. You're just going to be selfish.
Yeah, it's a we. It's a tribe.
It's
I always
all
believe
day.
It's a tribe.
It's a tribe.
Yeah.
And
it's not, this is fun. Look, you're on season 2 on our most important episode we've ever had.
I appreciate that.
There's nothing more but joy and smile that's coming in.
No.
This is easy. We didn't rehearse this.
Yeah, no, this is natural. We got.
This is fun. This is something we're going to remember all our
Scorpios
lives.
don't rehearse.
No.
Just hop on the microphone.
Like, we fire, baby. We fuego.
Oh, God. Here we go.
That's going to go viral. I'm telling you right now.
We are straight fuego all day.
Hashtag Puerto Rican Scorpio.
Let's go.
No, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? I feel like we're doing it right. We're working hard. As you said, we haven't ate yet. You know, we believe in this. But do you think we should just fall down the stairs with that? Yeah, because that's not me.
I mean, you want me to push Riz down a set of stairs? Just give me the words.
That might
Say
be
less.
it.
And we're going to blow up and have like 3 million views in like 10 minutes, maybe.
But that doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't do anything.
Well, I'm not a business owner. I'm an artist.
Correct.
You know, and you know, this is my craft, and you understand me.
And you have a passion.
Yeah, that's why you're here, because you understand me.
Yes.
You understand us. You want the well-being of me, and then you also understand that you leaving here, I hope that you got inspired a little more. That I push you.
No,
right?
I appreciate
this
that.
This is another one.
Yeah, it's another one.
And then you inspire someone else, because there's a lot of people to look up to.
Yeah.
It's future generations.
Yeah.
There's nothing but like blessings for me if I hear 10 years down the road that, oh, you know what, you know, my auntie Ori, she was on this podcast and made me want to have my own podcast.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know,
Yeah.
that's how you pay it forward.
But that's how if we all have the mentality, the universe will run so smoothly. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're saying we should all be Buddhists. Is that what you're trying to say? Gotta put in the plug.
I'm not putting in the plug, but yes, I am a Buddhist. But
a Buddhist, Scorpio, Puerto Rican, right?
Too many words in the hashtag. We're just gonna go Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rico Scorpio.
Okay.
So, but that being said, like that's just my beliefs, but it doesn't mean that the universe don't work, right? That works in every aspect. So whether you're Christian or you're Muslim or you're Buddhist, we all believe in the motion of the universe, right? We all believe that if you put something out there, whether it's good or bad, you're going to get it back. True?
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of the golden rule, right?
Yeah,
and I think
energy.
like with you two, you guys always, and you guys, I'm sure, has been through so many situations that maybe even perhaps you've put negative stuff out there and you've gotten negative things back, you know? And there's been plenty of times that you've done a lot of positive things. I think the both of you guys have done like something really cool. Like you both have put your friends on. You both have created avenues and situations, including myself, for your friends to be able to fly and go. And that's truly what I think a real good rock star entrepreneur is. And you guys have that definition. And I'm glad you've invited me here today to be a part of that.
That is motivating me to do season 3. What do you think?
Yeah, genuinely, Ori, you're the best. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Before we wrap up the episode, though, we did ask you to bring some stuff that represented you.
Yes.
And there's a saying in that front item that I just need you to look at the camera, tell everyone at home what it says.
All right. So this is something that actually was on my mother-in-law's refrigerator, but everybody refers to me as mama, the mama, whether it's my child, other people's kids, my friends, my kids' friends, my family, my friends. So I'm known as the mama. And when my husband saw this, he grabbed it right away and he said, this is so fitting because this is kind of how I feel. So basically, if the mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. So, and that being said, I think that's something that I live with and I thrive on, and I don't look at it as being conceited. I look at it as being sure of myself. So if I'm not happy, nobody's going to be happy. So whether it's my family, whether it's my client, or whether it's my friends. And then the last thing is,
what is this thing that smells like garlic? I can smell it from here.
It smells like garlic. This is called a pilon. Okay? And what this does, this represents me and my culinary style and how I cook. I do everything farm to table. I do everything from scratch. I create my own seasoning in here. And this
Party
is
barbecue?
Good part. Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
everything, and I create everything in here, and I'm able to do that in here. This tool comes in so many different sizes. This is basically how you mash garlic. You can mash different seasonings, and this is what gives me my whole like mama vibe. This is how I create my sazon, and me being that Puerto Rican Scorpio.
I'm pretty sure she's got a much bigger one she used.
I have a
once,
huge
just
one.
When I was in trouble, she came after me with it.
Yeah,
But
you could hurt somebody with it too.
but legit, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Thank
this
you,
episode
guys.
Wouldn't be the same without you.
I appreciate
And
you
I
guys.
promise you, when I get married, you'll get invited 100%.
I appreciate that because I would expect it since I know who you're going to marry. But we could talk about that on the next season.
Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you guys in season 3.
Bye.